Hello all. In previous video, we just saw like how to create a function, how to make it a component, and how to use it. And also we saw about modules cases. What is modules cases? How to use. Now we will just see like to create a component and how to pass the props. So let me share the screen. So now this is what we have done in the last video. Now we will just see by using buttons. Okay, by creating the buttons, we will see the prop. Before that, we will see something called as conditional rendering and turning. It's like how to use that. Okay, so yeah. For example, if for example, I'll just remove this whatever is there here. I'll just remove it. Okay. So now nothing is there. Now let us take something. Something is there. Here it is like, it is a greetings, right? So I don't want to disturb the greetings. I'll just go to app.jsx. Here itself, we will make the changes, like whatever is required. So what is conditional rendering, first of all? So normally, whatever we do, that will render on our React app. That is one piece. So we should render it through some conditions. That is what we will look into now. So now let us take some example. Let is user authenticated. Okay. This is something. For example, let us just write it like false. Okay. This is what I have taken at the beginning. Now, is user authenticated as first, this false value, we will get it somewhere from the backend. Now, I just need to check like how to render it conditionally. So what I'll do, I'll just take something called as content. Okay, this I'll just keep aside. Now I'll just check if is user authenticated. If this is true, then what I'll do, I'll just fill my content with something H1. Okay, just take the H1. I'll just write user is authenticated. Okay. So if suppose he is not authenticated, I'll just write a else condition and I'll just write the content is equal to H1. H1 user is not authenticated. Okay. So this is how I'll just do the condition. So this is my condition. If suppose the user is authenticated, then it should return me this. If the user is not authenticated, then it should return me this. So now I think this greetings function, I think it is time to remove. Now I should call this within this. Okay. So if suppose if I want to call any of my JavaScript part within the React part, JSX part. So just see, after this React, whatever will come, this is called JSX territory. Okay, JSX territory, and it will be there up to here. Up to here, it is JSX territory only. So within this, if I want to call any of the JS part, I just need to use this flag braces. Okay, now within this flag braces, I'm just writing the content. Okay, whatever content I used here, I'm just writing. Okay, it is coming in green only. I don't want the color now. I'll just remove this. Done. Okay. So in this app.jsx, now I have written like if a user is authenticated true, then it will give me authenticated. If it is false, then it will be giving me user is not authenticated. So as of now it is false, so it is giving me user is not authentic. Now I'll just change this value to true. Okay. Now I'll just change this value to true. Immediately as I change this value to true, it is giving me user is authentic. This is what called conditional rendering. See, now I'm writing this much big bit of code and to get this out. So now let us do something, okay, called as, we will use ternary operator and we will make it simple. Okay, here in the return itself, we can just make, yeah, is user authenticated. If this is true, then I'll be just writing user is authenticated. Okay, else. This is the ternary operator, right? You might be familiar with this. User is not the entity. Okay, this is how the ternary operator works. So this condition, whatever we want to write, that we will write first. Then it will check whether it is true or false. If it is true, then it will be giving this output. If it is false, then it will be giving me this output. Now, easily we can remove all this. Okay, so this piece of code is left for us. Okay, this piece of code is left for us. If we want to put this in like H1 tag, H4 tag, H2 tag, we can do that. See, now it is like user is authentic. This is how our ternary operators work. Okay, I hope this is clear for you. So yeah, now we will just remove this. We just saw like how ternary operator is working. Now we will just create something called as button. Okay, we will create a button. So function button, right? So this function button, what it will return? It will just return me a button which will have click me. Okay, which will have click me. So this button, I just need to call it within this app class. So how to call it? As I show, this is the way I'll be calling that button. See, we can see the button here with the name click me. Nothing is happening here, that's fine. Okay, but our button is, however, ready. Fine. So our button is ready. We have that here. Now tell me, should I keep my button here or should I send it to a separate component file? Sending it to separate component file is good, right? So in the components, I'll just create something called as button.jsx. Okay. So to this button.jsx, I'll be just cutting this function from here. I'll just paste it here. Before that, I'll just write export function button. Okay, so exporting is done and I just need to import it also. Import button. Okay, so I have exported there, I have imported it here and it is working fine for me. No problem. So now tell me, if suppose I want to create multiple buttons. Okay, multiple buttons. So here it is just giving me same, like whatever the text is inside, it is just giving me the same functionality is there. So what can I do now? What can I do now? Before that, wait. I'll just take single button example. Okay. Now I just want to make this button look green in color. How can I make? How can I make that? So I'll go here. I'll go here. And here, what can I do? I can just do some styling, right? I can do some styling and I can just background color. Where is background color? Here is my background color. Okay. Background color, I'll just keep it as green. Yeah, I'm using green color a lot because green is my favorite color. So see, it is green. Right. If suppose now in app.jsx, I have right two more buttons. Okay. So see, all the three buttons are green in color. I don't want this, right? I want like all the buttons to perform separately, all the buttons to have their own specific colors or properties. How can I do that? Okay, how can I do that is the question. So here comes the topic, something called as props, where we can just pass the values for each single button, whichever we want here in the parent element. Okay, so we can just pass them in parent element and those props we can just use it in this child element so that each and every different component will have its own functionality or own features. So let us see like how can we pass that. Now, for example, for button 1, I'll just take something like button text. Button text. Okay, button text, I'll just give it as click me only for this. Click me. Okay, button text I have given as click me. BG color. BG color is, for this I'll just give as green for first. Okay, now this thing, this button text and BG color, I need to like import this as props here. How can I make those? How should I make those? I'll just show you. So what are those actually, whatever I have done? So those are props, right? So I'll be writing something called as props here. Okay. I'll be writing something called as props, and I'll just write a single line console.log of props. Okay. Let us check whether they're working or not. I'll just inspect here. I'll just inspect here. See, I have got this. Let us check in the console. I'll just clear it once. I'm getting something. I'm getting something. See, these properties have been passed here. These properties have been passed here. And I'm writing background color as green and button text as click me. So we have succeeded. We have succeeded in passing our props. So we can now easily use these properties actually, right? So now how can I use this? How can I use this? See, however, my button style background color I have done, I have written as green. So instead of green here, can I write as props dot bg color? Can I write this? No, it is giving me error. Why? Like what is the reason it is giving me error? Okay, let me just go through this. Okay, I don't want like this. Okay, now background color is 2. I can just directly write props dot bg r background color. Is it correct? It is giving me. Let me check the spelling. BG color C capital. Okay, I just make the C capital. Is it working? Yes, it is working fantastically. Okay, now this click me also. I want to change this also, right? So what I'll do, I'll remove this. Okay, I'll remove this. I'll just within the flag brackets, I'll just write props dot text content. Okay, I'll just push it to the next line. Okay, props dot text content. It is not working. Okay. Okay, let me check the spelling here. Okay, it is button text. I'm so sorry. It is button text. Okay, not text content. It is button text. Okay, so see, it is fantastically working here for me. So for me, the click me is there. So what have we done? We have taken props. We are just passing here. So now let us just give this props to other buttons also. So button text, what shall we give here? Instead of click me, I can just tell like I'm here. For this, like BG color. BG color, I can give like pink. Okay. So the same thing I'll just do. See, already it is reflecting here. Already it is reflecting here, like I'm here and pink in color. Okay. So now again, button text is like press me, press here. Okay. Press here. And BG color, it's like, let me give it yellow. L. Okay, working fine, right? Working fine. Yes, I'm very happy with this. Okay, see, seriously, I'm really happy because just we can see like all my 3 buttons are having their different functionalities with only one comma, right? Now, I'll just simplify of writing this props. Yeah, I'll just simplify it. So, how can I simplify this? How can I simplify this? Can I just write something like here, like const? What are the properties that are there? Button text. button text, command, what is another thing? BG color. BG color. Okay. Like these two, I'll just name it as props. Okay, I'll just name it as props. So this props, I'll just remove. Okay. Okay, fine. So this props, I have just button text and BG color. I have taken it as props. Now, instead of writing here background color is equal to props dot BG color, as we have already declared them as props, can I remove this? Can I remove this? Let me check whether it will work or not. Simplifying the things, just simplifying the things. Working? Working fine? Working fine? Yes, everything is working fine. Now, so happy. So I'll just remove this console. Not necessary actually. So my button text is there, background color is there. Now it is simple. Now I want functionality for each of the button, right? I want functionality for each of the button. So in app.jsx only, I'll just go and I'll just write a function for that. Okay, function within a function. Is it necessary? Yeah, we will write. So I'll just write like, okay, before writing that, see, whenever we click on the function button, right? We click on the button, there something should happen. Something should happen, right? So what I'll do, okay, I'll write in the child component. Okay, so if I click on the button, on click, something should happen. This is I need to handle it to some event handlers. So I'll just write like handle click. I have just written like handle. Now I should write the function for this handle click also. So I just write like const. Yeah, yeah. So const handle click. Const handle click equal to. Yeah. So what should it give me? It should alert me clicked. It should alert me clicked. Right? Will it happen? Let us check. Yeah, it is giving me clicked as the answer. Second one is also giving me clicked. Third one is also giving me clicked. So I don't want this to happen. I want this also like separate functionality. Let us think. Can we just do this also separately by using props? Can we do that? Let us try it out. Let us try it out. So now what shall we do? For each of the button, let us write the different function, like what should happen. So yeah, I'll just write like const first button, right? Button one click, const button one click equal to. Okay, now it should alert me button one clicked. Okay, this is what should happen when first button is clicked. So the same thing should happen to second and third button also. I'm just pasting the same things, but I'll just change it. So if suppose my button 2 is clicked, then what it should give me? It will give me I love it. I love React. Okay, if suppose button 3 is clicked, okay, then it will just give me India is too beautiful. Okay, India is too beautiful. Okay, India is too beautiful. So these are the like event handlers. I made it for each of the button. So now here what I'll do, here on click, I'll just take on click is equal to, just write the function button one click, right? And here also on click is equal to button two clicked. Fine. And here also I'll be just passing on click is equal to button three clicked. Fine. Now I have just made this on click also as a like prop. Okay. Now this property also I just need to pass in the child com. Now here already we have on click is equal to handle click, but I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. First of all, we will import this here. Okay, we will just take it here. What is that? We have done on click, right? On click. Is it on click? Is it on click? Yeah, I think so. It is on click. But yeah, it is on click. I have just got on click here. Now I want to just, if on click is happening, on click, what should happen? I should just remove this and I should write on click. Okay. So let us remove this. Let us check whether it is working or not. Okay. Now I have just made the clicking properties also as prop. If I click this, yeah, it is working. Here we are happy. Button one is clicked. If I click here, I love React is coming. If I press here, India is too beautiful. Yes, I'm very successful in passing the props. Okay. So now, yes, this is what it will happen. This is how it will just make it simpler everywhere. Now, uh, so however, I have made it. But see, this one line is looking like extra thing for me. What else can I do? What else can I do? So I'll have a shortcut where I just pass all these three. So I'll just pass all these three props here itself. So then I don't want this line also, right? So everything is working fine. Everything is working fine for me now. So I'll just check it once. So yeah, it is working fine. This is also working fine. This is also working fine. Yeah, that's all as of now. So we have just saw like what is conditional rendering, ternary operators, and how do we pass the like props from like one page to another. How do we pass the props and how can we see the success in using those? So that's it for now. Thank you.